Hello, welcome back to the Black Country Magnets, back at magnet fishing this evening. Here we are on my local canal line. I'm going to try this spot and see what we actually get. It's been a long time since I've actually been magnet fishing, and of course Jules wants to come one more time. So stay tuned, back to the regular videos again. But let's go and see what we can find. Let's cast our magnet in and see what's here. Right, first cast out, and guess what I found? A lighter. Don't think that's been down there for that long, but the end of it's actually broken. It actually does seem like there's tons of stuff in that spot. When I casted there, it seemed like the magnet was pulling very hard. I'm going to focus on this area, then focus there before we leave. So fingers crossed. You're not going to guess this, another lighter. It must really be a hot spot here, because the very last time I come to do a video here, I was getting no end of lighters, what I've been throwing off the edge. Add that to the collection. So I'm going to cast over that side. So when I went over there, it feels like there's something heavy there one more time. Let's try it again. But I tell you what, it's a lovely evening. Shame it's very cold. In a couple of days or so, I think the clock's changed and it's going to get lighter a bit more later. I think it's around 7:40 something when it gets darker. So more magnet fishing videos on the evenings, which is going to be really cool. Right, fingers crossed, there's definitely got to be some stuff down here. So I think that is actually part of a little toy maybe. You see a wheel there, so maybe there was another wheel connected to the end of it. I could be right. Drop it in the comments of what you think that is. I'm definitely guessing a toy of some kind. Whew. I definitely thought there was something heavy down there. I think there's even more of these, because where I casted one more time there, it seems like more was actually pulling towards me. So there's one to the collection. So right, let's try that spot one more time and let's see if there's anything else there. It was just over that side while I was casting. So I did slip over something then, I just felt it pull. So I might have another cast there. Oh yeah, you can just see, even more metals. Got a crystal vape. Getting tons of these on the canals recently. The last ever time I went magnet fishing a month ago, just found tons of these. Right, let's add that to the collection. I remember when Danny come here, he just poured no end of metal whilst lying right away around the edge. I think in the old days there used to be a lot of factories over here. There was industry there, there was even industry heading that way towards the tunnel. And then further down the canal there was even more. I think there's a brickworks and various bits and pieces. You can imagine in the old days though, the Black Country canals were very industrialised, mainly coal mines around this section. And around there was a loading wharf for another colliery. So right, let's get this off. But it's nice to look back at the history though, because you can imagine most of these canal lines where we magnet fish, I've got so much behind them. I mean, many people wonder what it was like back then. And I've seen all the photos for the section for where I'm magnet fishing, and it really does surprise you for the way it was from then to the way it's changed now. It's really amazing. Right, another cast out. Yeah, it's about there. Oh, it's definitely pulling. Unless it's the side of the canal, I really don't know. But usually that's the side of the canal there, but that's really lower down. Right, absolutely no luck with that. It was really pulling up. It's a big massive piece of metal. So I'm going to come back to this location in a couple of days. Might bring Danny here to get more around the edges. I can't believe from the last time we ever came to this spot, there's tons more heading that way. So can't wait for that. So it's definitely a spot to hit back. But let's keep going out magnet fishing and let's see what other things we can find. So right, finding a few bits and pieces actually. I found all these Massive battery out the canal. Look at the size of that. That's been down there for so many years. Usually these batteries have the dates on the sides, but I think this one's actually rubbed off. It's actually LR20 size D. But like I say, it's mad why these end up in the canal line. I can't see why people can't dispose of these properly, because you can imagine the toxins what come out of these batteries. I really do love getting these out of the canal. So there we go, save the canal sort of. Really love getting the batteries out. Poured a few other things out. I've got this thing. I'm not too sure if it's some sort of security tag or something, but we've got some writing on there. It says Robinson Willie. Not too sure. Drop that in the comments if you want as well. Some sort of mechanism for something. I have no idea what that is. I did think a lighter, but I think it's actually something different. Although I think it is actually a lighter. It's actually a different one to the other ones what I've seen. Look at that. But right, we're losing light really quick now. It's getting much more darker. You can just sort of see the sunset over there setting, which is really beautiful at the moment. But let's keep on going. The light's not stopping us. We've got that bit to cover there, and maybe the other side if we get time. Oh wow, I'll tell you what, I don't know how many hard drives are in this spot. If you remember the last video when I came here, I was pulling non-end of hard drives out. We've actually got another one. I think is this one actually a Seagate? Is this actually a Seagate Skyhawk? It must be a really big hard drive, could be 1 terabyte. I don't think that's actually been down there that long, but I can't believe how many hard drives are down here. That's insane. But it does say onto there, recommended for surveillance video recording. So, interesting that is. Is there any more down there? Because we keep finding tons of these. So I think they've been dropped in bulk. I've got even more bits of metals. Just noticed that down there. I think that is actually part of a condom. Definitely some stuff down here. Yeah, just bits of shrapnel now and bits and pieces. But I just can't believe I've had that hard drive. So it's definitely got to be more. So I'm casting that same spot where I got it from, because you never know. I'll tell you what, it's getting that much more darker. I can't even see what I'm doing. Because my camera's got like a bit of like night vision on it, so it's a bit more lighter compared to what I can see. But for me at the moment, all I can see there is just the light from the houses and a little bit of light on the canal. It's cool how my camera looks a bit more lighter, but it's getting darker. So I've definitely poured something up. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah, bits of metals. There's a lot of bags down here. Bits of fishing equipment. Oh yeah, look at this guys. Just found a key. Could be somebody's house key maybe. Dropped it off the edge by accident. Yale. Look at that. Right, let's see if we've got anything from here. Did feel something pull. But the scenery over there, wow. Might take a couple of photos in the video. I may even get a time lapse of it getting much more darker. Might do that in a little second. But I have one more cast out, even if we don't get nothing. It's been a little bit of a magnet fishing session. Got a few things this evening. I mean, that hard drive was cool to get out, and then once more fetching that battery out of the canal, because I really don't like them in the water. But yeah, we'll have one more cast and then I'll get a time lapse of it getting much more darker while I'm packing away. But you see, I don't really want to stay here when it's getting darker here because there's no lights. I've got no torches on me. And I've got my electric bike just onto the corner here, and that's actually got a torch, but it's not enough to light up the hole underneath here, so I've got to pack away and get my magnet away. But yeah, it's been a nice little adventure, and definitely I'm going to be out in the next couple of days, even longer magnet fishing videos, and I'm going to aim to get back to the weekly ones. And Jules is coming out with me one more time, because she keeps saying I want to go magnet fishing, but now the weather's picking up a little bit more better, it's definitely the time to come. Let's get you a time lapse, and if I do get anything between then, I'll show it you. But let's see the sky get much more darker as we pack up. But I'll tell you what, it's got so much more darker. You can sort of see the distance over there. All the lights have come on. Oh, I've just found this in my bag, which is really lucky. Got a box light. So right, I've got all the scraps sorted, so that's all good. And then I'll quickly go and show you over here. You can sort of see the distance one more time, how beautiful it really is. Look at that. I've just been speaking to Danny and my mum on the phone, so they're definitely going to be coming back out magnet fishing. I did pull out a massive pole. It was like from that section all the way to here, so perfect for Danny to weigh in. But what an evening, so see you soon. The Black Country magnet's out, can't wait to get back out. See you on the next one.